Look, this the Black Holocaust. I knew it was prophecy. 1,000 times worse than the Jewish atrocities. Uneven playing field, there'll never be a fair score. Cause in 1619, that's when they declared war. We the 12 tribes, the ones that the promise reaching.
Yo, they are. What's up with buddy? What's going on, man? Let me talk to you, brother. Doing good, man. What's going on, man? You've been talking to my brother for a minute. What's on your mind, man? So you're missing her? Did she pass away or what?
No, I don't know where she's at. So, and then also we're just talking about like, you know, who we are as 100%. And I was getting, I really don't have much questions, but I would like to know information. I love knowledge.
Definitely.
I
Yeah, learning something new. You gotta learn something new every day. So I definitely agree. You believe in the Bible? Okay, that's great. That's actually that's a perfect start.
Everybody has their own way of life and stage, and it actually has like everybody plays a certain like you do things cyclical nature through memory and whatnot, and it is also practice of like Buddhism. So
Buddhism.
It's different. It's like mental levels within yourself, and also how you love yourself to persevere through upcoming ways you may already have walked through the same I would like every day's a test. Like that we come to persevere or surpass something away.
Okay.
Come to reconcile with your actions up until today or where you're at in your life. I also feel that when certain moments that is really overwhelming to somebody where they have like so much information that they know when they're walking their spirit walk in life, they become like through in mind and also psychologically in reality, and might be superficial at the moment, but too much says that this is not possible.
Absolutely, I agree with that last part. So what would you say you hold on to more? Because you mentioned the Bible, you mentioned the Quran, you mentioned Buddhism. Are you encompassing all of that in your walk?
Everything in one.
Give me Isaiah 34:16.
Like denying something that you already are to yourself.
What do you mean?
Like
denying something that you already are. How do you know what you are?
Believing a gift that is bestowed upon us by the creation of the ultimate universe that we are. Mother, Father, Adam, Eve, all the greater civilization, all heritage.
What do you mean, all heritage? Everybody doesn't have the same heritage.
Exactly. But that's a cultural effect in human.
Yeah.
Human. We are human. So when you're denying something that you already are and represent and stand for in reality through the world.
Wait a minute. How do you deny being human? I don't.
And certain.
I gotta say maybe a transgender or something like that, or some type of freak that thinks that way.
Those are minor. I would say those are kind of minor things. Actually, it's
no. That's a major thing. Denying who you are and changing your sex and walking that life out. That's crazy.
Most definitely. Even then, what I'm saying is that's a small difference to what we actually deny actually today on multiple levels that we actually present from other people in the world that exists and what they speak and what they represent, and we are a part of that in this reality. And
I mean, we partake in it. We're not a part of everything.
And a reflection, because it's like right what we're doing right now is in some areas in the world it's shunned. It's unheard.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
we actually a little bit rejoice to be able to do what we're doing right now. So,
Well,
like,
I can see that. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
and
Because people will be headed for some things like this in the Middle East.
not just that, protesting in general for society. You can read on here on the radio, just listen. I mean, look at the numbers. You know, this is real impact of Ukraine. More than one place, like, you know, parents every day. You know,
I can see that. Well, yeah, that's just a part of the ideology that people succumb to.
I apologize.
Like a dictatorship or something like that.
Yes, but we are actually really blessed, man, to be where we are. I mean,
I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
I hear what you're saying.
Because overall, we're not.
There's a lot of rivalry without the world because of peace and war. So you have.
Well, there's always going to be peace and war until a certain event happens.
And that's
the major event that I'm referring to is when America gets taken out of power.
That's right.
Because this is one of the most oppressive dictatorships of all time.
Right.
Like, out of all the kingdoms of the earth in history, America not necessarily doesn't have the longest reign, but as far as what they've done internationally, as far as putting military bases everywhere and putting throwing coups everywhere, things like that.
Geographical scales of multiple levels.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
The ecosystem, things like that. Just the level of destruction that this white man has brought upon the earth. There's nothing like it. There's no other thing like it. But what you have? Give me this real quick. You say you believe in the Bible, right? Okay. Do you believe there's a creator? Okay, good. Go ahead.
Isaiah 34:16.
Bring it out.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read the Bible. Read on.
No one of these shall fail.
None of the prophecies of God that was written by the prophets are going to fail. Go ahead.
Right.
None shall want her mate.
None's going to want her mate. Nothing compared to the word of God. Read.
For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
That's all I wanted. So yeah, basically what we're trying to say is, when you try to combine all these different ideologies, Islam, Buddhist, those are all made up things. Okay. There's no spirit. Right. There's no spirit behind it outside of people that believe it. Because truthfully, Muhammad stole everything he got from the Bible. Right. If you study history, there's a Right. Well, now this is what we wrote. We wrote that.
Right. That's what I mean.
What do you mean the Sanskrit? What do you mean?
Certain.
Yeah. The Indian Sanskrit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not necessarily what we wrote. We wrote in the Hebrew, Aramaic, and some Greek when you get to the New Testament. But like I said, what I'm referencing, as far as you encompassing all that, like your nationality. What is your nationality, by the way? What's your father and your grandfather?
My father was African American, my mother was Cherokee.
And your grandfather, what about him?
I don't know too much about Cherokee family history. I might show my parents' face, to be honest.
Okay.
And I am adopted, by the way, so.
Have you ever met your real parents?
No, I have not.
So your adopted parents are Negroes? All right, well, that's actually a curse in the Bible. Let me get that.
Right.
But like I said, the main point I was referencing is, like I said, when you try to encompass all these different theologies, Islam and Buddhism, things like that, that's how you get confused. That's how there's no foundation.
Overcoming your childhood confusion and tribulations and overcoming it.
Well, like I said, you don't necessarily need a book to tell you how to do it. But like I said, when you're lost, I'm not attacking you per se, because I know a lot of people that have been adopted and have psychological things going on because they don't know who they are. They don't know why this happened. Like, they can find out, oh, my doctor, what the hell, my parents didn't love me. Like, then I'm just saying, that's how some people think. Like, what the hell happened? Exactly. So that triggers. That's a subconscious thing that triggers other things in their life, and they act out not even knowing, unless they know what's going on. But what you have? Read that.
Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and do all his commandments and his statutes, which I commanded this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So this is a prophecy given by the Most High Creator to Moses, to the Israelites in the wilderness. Have you read the Bible before? Are you familiar with Moses? I'm pretty sure Moses is a popular, prominent figure. So this is... Well, he wasn't necessarily talking directly with God here. but through a medium like an angel, things like that, and through the spirit. But yeah, like I said, overall, this is referencing the curse that's going to be put on the children of Israel. One of these curses is something that you described. Go ahead.
Verse 32, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
What does that sound like to you?
Entrapment.
True.
Right.
And also can go to like CPS and things that you reference as far as
PTSD.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely. That's all part.
All trauma.
Exactly. It's passed down genetically. That's scientific facts. Read.
Reading courtship. Yes.
What's that?
Reading courtship.
Exactly. Go ahead.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all day long. And there shall be no might in thy hand.
So like you said, slavery happened. We were taken from our homeland at the time in West Africa, taken to America, sold on auction blocks, families split up, sold on different plantations, things like that. And you had no might in your hand to get your children back. You don't know where they are. You had no resources to track them down, things like that. So that's where we are. What? This was written, 3,500 years ago.
And that's where we are now.
That's where we are now. That's how you know the Bible is real. That's how you know you're a part of the Bible. You are a child of God. I believe you're an Israelite. Nah, it's bad, bro. There's a bench right there at the bus stop, man. But anyways, yeah, like I said, our overall message to you is we actually focus on the biblical narrative because we see ourselves in the Bible. We don't see ourselves in Quran or Buddhism. Leave the Buddhism to the East Indians. That's their stuff. Worshiping elephants and all that